Hi everyone, this tutorial is going to cover how to add audio content to your program page on Squamish Free Media. So a couple of things I'm going to assume you know how to do. Number one, I'm going to assume you know how to set up an account with Mixcloud or SoundCloud or housemixes.com or whoever you want. If you're a DJ, you may or may not like Mixcloud. I like it because it's easy to integrate, and I just like the interface. It's pretty. And the other thing that they do is they allow all the track listings, and you can buy the tracks and things like that if they can find them. So it's kind of cool. And there's also a fairly big Mixcloud community evolving. They also cater towards online radio stations and podcasters like us. Okay, so feel free to do your own research. Our preference is use Mixcloud. So you get your own account set up. So whatever you need to do that. And then once it's done, you're going to have to go through all the steps. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you can pick your own cover photo. In this case, it's my mom and dad. And we're going to embed it into your program page. So the other assumption I'm going to have is you know how to log into your program page and how to make edits to it. And if you don't, get a hold of us. We can help you, or watch the other tutorials. Okay, so I'm going to go into the embedding sections of this page here. And I'm going to build myself a player widget. Don't muck around too much with the style and colors. I mean, if you want, go ahead, but it's just easier to leave it. In this case, I'm going to make my player 250 pixels by 250 pixels because 480 is just a bit too big. If you'll notice over here, whoops, that's a neat noise. If you notice over here, this one here is a 250 by 250 pixel player, and it's a bit more eloquent and it fits better in the page. But hey, whatever you want to do, it's your page, man. Okay, so anyway, I've constructed my player that's 250 pixels by 250 pixels, and I'm going to copy this embed code, okay, into the clipboard, and I'm going to go back to my page. Okay, now here is the slightly tricky part about the whole adding the mix thing. Okay, typically you're used to working in the visual editor of WordPress. I'm going to get you to step out on a limb here and click on HTML, and now you're looking at all the gobbledygook code. Okay, these things are called non-breaking spaces, and they help you with formatting. Sometimes you need to copy and paste a couple of these before and after your content just to make things look pretty. So I've decided that I'm going to put this mix position-wise right below the first little mix of copy. All right, and I'm just making a duplicate of the other mix here, but just to show you how to do it, I'm just going to hit paste right now. Boom, there's the code. Okay, if you want to go back later and change your parameters and make it a bigger player, whatever you want, you can also go in here and change some of the names that display. So in this case, it says Craiger here. I could change this to Craig if I wanted to just be Craig today. All right, so once that's done, you can go back into the visual side of things. You see you've got a little thing sitting there. It's a yellow thing. All right, this F means flash. It means it's a flash-based audio player. All right, and so once that's done, you want to hit update and then go to your page and see if it works. In this case, it did. And that is the basics of how you would do add a program to your, and that's the basics of how you would add music to your program page. How can you tell I've done a few of these tutorials and my mouth is like rubber. Anyhow, the other thing I want to comment is once you have completed your new content, I would really like it if you would go back into WordPress and post about it. Okay, so if you notice here, if you go to the Squamish Free Media page, there is posts on the home page. Down here, Base Coast Mix 9:30 Saturday night. Pretty cool. Okay, so where you would get to that is by hitting post. Beautiful. And then you would go in and create a new post, add new, blah, blah, blah. I can show you how to do that, but I think you can figure it out. The other thing that we're probably going to want to do is get a hold of either me or someone else's station so we can tweet about it. As you get a bit more experience with things at Squamish Free Media, we'll give you the keys to the Twitter machine. But for now, just let us know and just send me an email. Hey, I've posted a mix online. Can you tweet about it? And then you'll notice over here that there we go. There's all the tweets. The other thing to notice is these posts also go onto the Squamish Free Media page on Facebook, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. It's all about integrating all the sources of content, man. So once you get your mix done, you want to go onto this page and talk about it. And you can also post it on your own personal page. So the idea of this, ladies and gentlemen, is to get a lot of people talking about what you're creating and hopefully join our legion of citizen journalists and media content creators to make Squamish Free Media.